Leuchtturm 1917 monthly planner with notebook, the B5 size. That is the Pacific Green B6 Plus. I bought this one on Amazon because free shipping. It may even cost less than if you order directly from the Leuchtturm 1917 website. Opening, unpackaging, and walkthrough of everything in the Leuchtturm 1917 B5 monthly planner with notebook. I believe 2020 was the first year this was released. To date, all they've released is a soft cover version. Personally, I'd like to try the hardcover version, should that ever exist. Yes, it has the same ribbon as all the other Leuchtturm 1917 notebooks. As is common, you get the wrapper, multiple languages. This is the English version. This is 80. That's the paperweight, acid-free paper, the same color as last year. As far as sizing goes, 7 by 10. That is a Sakura Pigma Micron pen. All of their notebooks come with paper inserts, give you sizes, rulings, covers, comparison. Thanks for buying this. Yeah, you're welcome. The very first page, please return to. Then you see a calendar. Get on to 2021, 3 months per row. And then there's a 2022. Notice that so far pages are not numbered. There are moon phases, and this is an annual calendar. For 2021, you have a line for every single day, and it goes through every month. It takes 2 spreads, January through December, and then it gives you the same thing for 2022. International holidays. You can see those by month. It actually starts in 2020 and then goes into 2022. I never used the prior months. The following is more useful to me because I might do some planning ahead at the end of the year. And then you can see all these countries that are here, but it doesn't actually list the specific holiday. It just gives a date. Then there's the project plan pages. It has every month, every day in the month, and it also gives you the week of the year. It does the same thing for 2022. And then you get into the month spreads. In the prior year, in the small notebook, is not lined. This is just a difference between the B6 Plus and the B5. They give you the calendar for the prior month and the following month. That's the same on every single page. They also, and I like this, they tell you the week that you're in. Do note, Leuchtturm 1917 starts on a Monday, meaning your weekend is at the end, Saturday, Sunday. I've switched to this and found it to actually be kind of useful for me. Instead of having my weekend split on either side of the week, it's kind of nice to have these 2 days grouped together visually. For many Americans, it's a bit of a mental training to think of Monday on your calendar as listed first. So we'll just flip through these spreads, including January, February of 2022. Here's something that I would say is a big deal for Leuchtturm 1917. Across all their notebooks, they have contents pages in 3 languages. This is a full single spread. For comparison with the smaller prior year, it was the same. And I find that sufficient for me, but you're not me. And notice, still not page numbered. This is blank, not dotted, not lined, that you could use for additional contents list. And here we begin page numbering. Same gray weight as the dots. There is sufficient room for a header at the top of every page. And this is where I decided to go with this notebook. If you're into bullet journaling, you get a plain dot grid notebook and then you have to do all your own spreads. I don't like recreating all these calendars. It's nice to have it written out for me because when you think about how much writing and prep on your notebook you have to do, the monthly notebook can save you a lot of time. And this is something that I actually forgot to call out. You see in the little corners there, the bottom right corner of each day, there's a little block there, and that is intended to be for marking page numbers. So if you look really close there, the box here, you could put a page number on these days. And then that would be directly referenced to page number here. The entire rest of the notebook are these dot grid pages. So this is where I thought there was really some good value because these notebooks, the monthly planner, is not really that much more expensive in my mind than buying one of their, the same size of just a plain dot grid notebook, but they do all the work for you and you still get 138 pages of dot grid. But once all your project plan and your days and calendars are filled out for you, I found I'm more efficient on the dot grid pages. The last 8 pages typically are perforated, so you can tear those out very easily. They give you these label stickers. I found that these don't stick to the covers very well. Certainly not long term. Never use those anymore. Here's the pocket. I will use that at times. The other thing that Leuchtturm does on every single notebook, the ribbon. There's 2 ribbons and they color coordinate with the color of the notebook. I believe one of the ribbons is always gray striped with the color of the cover on it.